Welcome, my Magick Lotus tribe. Thank you for joining me today on my channel. I appreciate everyone's well wishes and their patience on this time of change and transformation as a collective, myself included. I have been going through a lot of changes. I have relocated. The pandemic happened, all these writing things going on. So a lot of changes for us as a collective, but I am here. Thank you for all my loyal tribe members who have been keeping up with me on Facebook and Instagram. Do not forget to look at the link below. And you can follow us there as well so that you're not missing any of our informations, also blogs, etc., etc. So today we are here for my fire signs. So let's get into the decks that I'm going to be using today. Is the Using the Crystal Wisdom Oracle by Jude Hall. It's one of my favorites. And also here we have the Angel Oracle deck that I'll be using just to see where our vibration is for our collective fire signs. And then move on to the Karma cards by Monty Faber. I love working with these just to see what predictions are going on. That kind of uses astrology and so on. And I will be using the Game of Thrones tarot, and so that we can see where the collective energies is for my fire signs. So let's get into this. So the crystals that we got today for the fire signs are citrine and amethyst. So you can utilize these crystals in your sacred space. Also your meditations. We have a new moon in Cancer coming up the 20th or 21st. It depends where you are in the globe. And it's also in eclipse, which is amazing. I think the areas in the globe that will be able to actually see the best view of the eclipse is the area of like Ethiopia, Africa, Egypt, India, and so on. We'll have a really good view of that. Also, we have the angel oracles over here, and we'll be going over that. So let's finish up here with the crystals. I love utilizing crystals in my sacred space. As you can see over here, it's quite a bit of a mess right now, but I have a lot of crystals in my sacred space. So for my fire signs, and bear with me, my tripod is missing in action. I went to do a video up in the mountains and I cannot find my tripod. So just bear with me as we get things situated so we can see my Buddha. Okay, so with the citrine, we have citrine. Citrine can be worked with when you're meditating to bring in the abundance energy. It's a stone of joy and abundance. Citrine helps you interact creatively with the world. It promotes inner calm. I'll just read the passage here from the book. It says, you spend too much time worrying about home, family, and finances. Remember, you are an abundant being who manifests what you need. You are an innocent, wise child who yearns to play. Joyful play creates a wonderful world. Be grateful, for you are blessed. Accept constructive criticism. Become emotionally balanced, letting feelings flow naturally. It's saying take time out for joyful play. Self-regard heals a damaged child. Abundance is all around you. You attract success and prosperity. Stop worrying. Be optimistic and allow life to happen. Trust your intuition and perception. Consult the wise child within. Your thoughts on the bigger picture are correct. If there is family discord, harmony is restored through praise. Trust abundance comes from within. If you nurture your desires, you will bring joy to your wise child self. The frequency is high. The chakra that pertains to this is cleansing, activation, and re-energizing. The timing for this stone as well is Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra. It embodies abundance, which is beautiful for my fire signs. definitely coming into their power. And we have the amethyst. So let's see what amethyst is talking about. Inner peace, which is very interesting because the angel oracle that we got for my fire signs are peace. And again, if you're not familiar with fire signs, my fire signs are Leo, Aries, and Sag. So if you are sun, moon, rising, etc., this message is for you. Amethyst, inner peace, a powerful protector, purifier, and natural tranquilizer. Amethyst calms the mind and balance extremes. You have an addictive personality. Make a concrete effort to overcome such behaviors or obsessions of any kind and avoid overindulgence. Balance work and play. You are prone to excess in both. Understanding hidden causes of compulsive actions bring peace. Hand your will over to the soul and allow your spirituality to flourish. Release self-defeating programs. Do not rely on others. You create anything you set your mind to. Pay attention to your family. Be honest. An honest verdict and success in court cases are possible. Maintain your integrity and let the universe decide. Let go of cravings leading to inner freedom and creates well-being. The frequency is exceptionally high. It's the chakra that it pertains to is the third eye crown. Timing is Aquarius and Pisces. Soul path, developing unshakable inner peace, which that is beautiful. So definitely already we can see that it correlates here with peace. What's going on, my fire signs? Got a lot going on there. Can be a little bit overwhelmed. I feel my heart chakra. So definitely within this next month, work on the heart chakra. Again, the third eye and crown with amethyst can help you with energetic healing this month. Let's go over to the angel oracles. We have divine order, Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusions and see the underlying order. So when life gets stressful and throws you many curveballs, you have to understand that everything happens not necessarily in our timing, but in divine timing, divine order, for the greater good of all, for everybody that's involved, okay? We have, the next card is the Indigo and Crystal Children, Archangel Meteron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So this resonates with me for all my fire signs that are indigo, crystal children, healers, the star seeds, and so on. We're getting really hit with a lot of shifts now as a collective. It is affecting our 3D world. So for everyone on their journey, everyone's path and journey is different in spirituality. But for my fire signs that are very sensitive here to energies and have psychic abilities, talents, gifts, whatever you want to call them, just make sure that you are taking it slow and have peace within your heart and are taking time for yourself, self-love, self-care at this time, your inner self, going deep and healing the traumas that you have and staying aligned and on time is what I have for the message that I have for my fire signs here, because a lot of things are going to be changing and we are getting into our abundance energy here. That's why that citrine crystal card came up. So that would be beautiful for you to work with as we step into a new era a new shift in energy. We want to have peace and gratitude within our hearts to move our abundance and blessings into our life, being able to be open to receive these blessings into our life. The next is peace, Archangel Chamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Absolutely having love in our hearts as we move through these difficult changes and times. Gratitude in our hearts. Okay, so let's dive in. I'm going to move these cards over to the side. Let's dive into our tarot before I get into the karma astrology cards. This is what we have here today for my fire signs. Archangel, Divine, what is the message for the collective for my fire signs? What is it that I need to receive? Let's see, everything high in energy. Everything is wanting to flip over here. Let's see. All right, it's just flying off the table here. So the first card that we have, I'm going to move our crystal, take one more look at that. Citrine and amethyst for my fire signs. That is the crystal healing cards. The first card that we got for tarot is the 3 of coins. The next one is the 4 of swords and the 8 of cups. Let's see if I can move this along. You guys can see that. All right, let's get some clarifying cards as well for these. So 3 of coins is talking about working together here, working together. 4 of swords is talking about our taking time. I know, okay, how can I explain this? You have to crawl before you can walk is the message that I'm getting here, okay? With the 3 of coins and 4 of swords, 8 of cups. Mentally, we have, okay, so with the 3 of pentacles, we have wanting to work towards our abundance here. Our finances, job, you know, things that are going on in our world, finances. We're trying to make things happen, build in this time of uncertainty, trying to figure things out, right? Also, we have clarifying that as the 9 of coins. Things that we want, things that, you know, waiting. You may have, business-wise, you may have put forth efforts into a new business, partnerships, and trying to make your dreams come true. But at this time where we are, June 2020, okay, coming up into the new moon in Cancer, which is an eclipse as well on the 20th, 21st, depends on where you are. Making sure that you are taking time, relax, to make sure that you're healing and that you're not just doing things on impulse because of the outer situations, because of the pandemic and these anxieties and all these emotions can come up with all of the massive changes that we've been having and shifts lately in our world. And then we have the 8 of cups as well, which is talking about an emotionally ready to go. There's this energy of, I am fed up, I'm ready to move on to bigger and better things, you know? So let me get a clarifying card here for the 4 of swords. So when I just shuffled, you didn't see this, the world came out. So this is talking about new phases and new beginnings, new direction. So you have to make sure that whatever you're working on is in line with, and then we have the Nine of Cups. So a lot of nines here. It's in line with what you want and what you desire, right? Making sure that you're not making strides to go backwards. Also coming up with new creative ideas and moving away from the old paradigms, the old way of working. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping over here. The old workspace, that has really changed for us as a collective, people having to strategize and think differently of ways of making money at this time. So we have two pentacles here. So definitely making sure that your finances are in order, moving forward for my fire signs, building, making sure that it goes in line with your hopes, wishes, and desires for the future. Now, for the future, it has to be totally new beginnings, new mind frame, new thought patterns. This is making sure that you are healing from within, so that the things that your intentions and things that you're trying to manifest in your wake life are going to come to fruition here with the Nine of Pentacles. Your desires, your hopes, your dreams, and moving away from the old way of thinking, the old programs, the old paradigms is what's coming to me. So that is the message here with the tarot for my fire signs, June 2020. Let's get into really quickly the Karma cards by Monty Faber. Let's just see really quickly for my fire signs what they should focus on, what should they expect for the upcoming month here. The ancestors and the divine. Okay, first card that comes out is in the first house. We have the words here are immediately. The way you project yourself, do it on your own. Okay, let's see what else messages we have here. It's talking about relationships. We have in Libra. For my fire signs. Fire signs collective. What is it that I need to know? Okay, so we have the first card, like I said, was in the first house. The second card is in Libra. The third card is the Pluto, the need for control and obsession with power struggle. Top card, we have the 8th house as a life or death issue, getting and using power, using other people's resources. The bottom here we have Uranus. So definitely the energies here, this message for my fire signs. Remember, this is for sun, moon, rising, fire signs. If it does not resonate, obviously check the other signs, okay? This is going for some fire sign collective that is going to be going through a major change here within self. This is having to do personally. And we have Uranus here, so in unexpected changes coming in. In the 8th house, it's talking about getting in touch with our inner power. Our inner power, definitely here with in the first house, this is talking about energies that is going to directly hit you head on. It could be in partnerships here, relationships, releasing control or obsessions with certain relationships, power struggles. We have Pluto here. Taking a different approach, a different look at things, reevaluating your power struggle in relationships, in business relationships, need of controls, any obsessive tendencies within my fire signs, making sure that you highlight that you are releasing these type of energies, whether it be in your work life, career, or relationship. Power struggles within the workplace. Power struggles in relationships, making sure that you are taking your power back in whichever situation in your life, career, love, life, etc. And that you are prepared to receive these changes. And how do we get prepared for change? We work on clearing our chakras, our aura, making sure that we are ready to receive the blessings. And also law of attraction, dealing with attracting. Once we clear our energy and do energetic healing, then we are vibing on a certain frequency that will bring us abundance to our life. And again, that's coming back to citrine, the citrine crystal that we picked out earlier, which is talking about success and abundance, stepping into that energy. So again, everything is really correlating with each other. This is my message for my fire signs. I hope this helps. And many blessings to you. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you to all my loyal tribe members who have donated in our Amazon wish list. I just wanted to say a thank you to that. Again, recapping citrine and amethyst. You guys can get that and meditate. If you have any other questions, do not feel free to reach out to me via Instagram, Facebook, and etc. on YouTube here. Thank you for joining me today, my Magick Lotus tribe, and blessed be.